Today, we'll focus on soothing stretches that release tension, calm the mind, and promote a sense of peace, letting your breath guide you through each movement today. As we move through these gentle poses, allow yourself to let go of any stress and simply be present. We'll start on our backs with the knees bent. Once you're settled in, we'll come to a reclined saddle pose, drawing the knees to your chest and as wide as your body. Your hands can rest on your shins, or maybe you clasp the hands. Just take a moment here to arrive. Feel the ground beneath you, solid and supportive. Notice the gentle rhythm of your breath flowing in and out. This is your time to reconnect, release, and restore. Maybe you stay right here for a few breaths, or maybe you place the hands on top the knees and gently push the knees away, dropping them to the right, guiding them back to the center and over to the left. Center again, and maybe you make some gentle sways side to side or circles, finding what feels best for you. Draw the knees back into your chest again, and then gently allow them to release. Bring your feet back down to the mat. From here, we'll take that left leg and cross the thigh over the thigh of the right. Relax your arms by your sides. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, sweep your arms up overhead and stretch the arms to the top of the room, opening the front side of the body. And then draw your knees to chest again with the legs crossed. Maybe you tuck your chin to chest, or maybe you keep your head down with a neutral chin. From here, we'll move to shoelace pose, and your option is to stay right here. Reach for the ankles or the feet and draw them closer to the sides of the hips. This can be a super calming pose to the nervous system and a lovely stretch for tight hips. Allow the feet to come down to the floor and uncross that left leg. Maybe you wiggle the toes or feet a bit before we go to the other side, and then cross the right thigh over the left. Sweep your arms up overhead. Stretch the arms to the top of the room. Draw the knees to chest. You can tuck your chin to chest or leave your head resting on the mat. And I invite you again to come to your reclined shoestring pose. Reach for the ankles and draw the ankles and the feet to the outside of the hips. Continue to relax here, just focusing on your breath, softly breathing in and nice slow exhales out. Release your feet and ankles and allow your feet to come down to the floor. Uncross that right leg and bring that foot down, and then draw both knees into your chest. As wide as your body, this time flex your feet and press them towards the ceiling for happy baby. You could hold on to the outside blade of the foot or the inside arch of the foot. And maybe you gently rock side to side, just intuitively noticing where you need a stretch and where to soften just a tiny bit more. Let go of how you think this pose should look and just turn your attention to how it feels. Where do you feel the stretch most? And can you send that breath right there? Now from here, maybe try extending your legs up and out. You can hold the feet, the calves, the thighs, supporting where you need to. Or maybe you hold the big toes with 2 peace fingers for a variation of hand to big toe pose. Now you could sway side to side here, maybe bend the knees as much or as little as you need to, finding what feels good for your body here and just relaxing into the pose. And now bend the knees generously. Come back to your happy baby for a moment. And drop your feet towards your bottom. Allow your knees to come together and then roll all the way up to sitting. Extend both legs out in front of you and just feel the energy moving through your hips. Allow your body just to melt over your thighs and your legs. Allow your back to round, your head to drop, your arms to be soft and limp. No work here, just rest. Allow your spine to round and your head to drop heavy, targeting the connective tissue and releasing into the stillness. Use your arms now to help bring yourself back up again. Once you're sitting upright, flex the ankles, squish the toes down and point the toes. Flex, squish, and point. Maybe you do a few ankle circles in one direction and then the other. And then we'll find our way to a table pose on your hands and knees. As you settle into your table pose, let's do one cat and cow, and then we'll thread the needle. Drop your chin to chest, round the back up for your cat. And then drop the belly down, and the chest moves up and away for your cow. Now we'll take that right arm and we'll thread right underneath the left shoulder. Drop your right shoulder down to the mat and rest your temple on the mat. You can reach that left arm up overhead, squaring the hips towards the floor, and relax here. If it feels good for you and you'd like to open the chest a little more, bring that left hand behind your back. Adjust your hips however you need to. Maybe you move your ear a little bit away from your shoulder. Maybe you keep the arm there. Maybe you rest it a little farther down on the back. Maybe you prefer it up overhead. Releasing that tightness in the neck and the shoulders, the upper back. Now bring that left hand back down under your shoulder, press up and unthread your needle. Come back to table, cat and cow. Tuck the chin to chest, round the back for your cat. And then drop the belly down, hips go up, press away from the floor for your cow. Let's thread the needle on the other side. Left arm coming under the right shoulder, resting that left shoulder down and on the mat. Resting your left temple on the mat. Reaching that right arm up and overhead. moving your ear away from your shoulder if you need to. Breathe into this upper body twist. And if you'd like to deepen the twist a little bit, bring that right arm behind your back. Deep breaths in, nice slow exhales out. Bring your right arm back down and reach up overhead one more time. Now slowly draw that right hand underneath your shoulder and unwind. Carefully making your way to your backside, lying on your back with the knees bent. Once you're there, we'll come to Starfish pose. Extending your legs and your arms out and away from the body like an X shape or our starfish. Let your arms and your legs fall open. Let go of your controlled breathing and let your body feel heavy and completely supported. From here, we'll come to banana pose. Take that left leg and bring it closer to the right or cross over the right, keeping the hips down and on the mat. And then bring your arms up overhead and shift the upper body over towards the right side of the mat, making a nice C shape or banana pose. Now your arms could be extended out long, or maybe you hold the elbows. Find what feels good for you and just enjoy that stretch in the side of the body. As you breathe, extend your exhale a little longer than your inhale, calming the nervous system and relieving any tension in the side of the body. Start to unwind by bringing your arms back down to the sides and centering your chest to the middle of the mat. Uncross your legs nice and wide in that starfish again. Now bring that right leg over to the left. You could cross it over and keep the hips down on the mat. Reach your arms up overhead and shift the shoulders to the left side of the mat, making that C shape again. Targeting the fascia in the shoulders, hips, and neck, and reducing any tightness in the lower back. Softly breathing in and out. Bring your arms back down by your sides and center the chest to the middle of the mat. Uncross your legs, and this time just bring them long to the center. Now reach your arms up overhead. Big inhale in and full exhale out. Bring your hands back down, bend the knees. Shift the hips over to the left side of the mat, arms out to a T, and drop the knees to the right. Resting your shoulders down and on the mat, just one knee stacked on top of the other. Adjust the shoulders if you need to. You could stay right here, or maybe you take that left leg and cross it over the right for a bit of twisted roots. Keeping the shoulders down and on the mat, a beautiful twist in the spine. Continue to breathe softly in and out, softening that space between your eyes and just focusing on your breath for a few more breaths right here. Stack the left knee on top of the right one more time, allowing the body to reset. Turning your head to the center, Bring your knees back up. Now shift the hips over to the right and drop the knees to the left. Shoulders are still down and back on the mat just as much as you need to. Arms are stretched out to the sides with the palms up. Resting your head in the direction and the gaze that's comfortable for you. Now bring that right knee over the left. Maybe you cross or maybe just rest it in front for twisted roots. Soften your shoulders down and back, and maybe you turn your head to the opposite side. Always finding what feels best for you and what's best for your body today. Focus on your breath. Feel the chest rise as you inhale and softly sink down as you exhale. Stack that right knee on top of the left again and shift your hips up and bring your knees up to the center. Straighten out the spine and walk the feet wider than your hips and allow the knees to knock in together. And today I invite you to do some belly breathing with me. Place your hands on top of your belly, or maybe you prefer one on your chest and one on your belly. Take a breath in and out on your own first. And then breathe in through your nose, feeling the belly rise. And then tighten the belly a bit and exhale through pursed lips as the belly sinks down. Do this a few more times on your own. And then just relax. Thank you so much for sharing your practice and your energy with me today. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes as you bring yourself back to this place. When you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side and maybe pause a moment before coming back to sitting. If you enjoyed this flow, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to hear how you feel after this practice, so please feel free to leave a comment below. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Have a peaceful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.